Talk with Adore
and Daisy.
Welcome back to another episode with Real Talk with Adore and Daisy.
We have a couple of guests with us today. We're going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves, tell us who you are and what y'all have going on.
Okay, I'll go first. My name is Sharon. I'm a licensed practical nurse. I also own a scrub business. So I took a U-Haul and converted it over to a boutique. So I go around to different facilities.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what she got.
Hold on. You bought a U-Haul.
Yep.
And you turned it into a mobile
scrub boutique.
Yeah. Okay.
So I go around to all the facilities, residential, whoever, you know what I'm saying? It's a big pink truck. They got my logo in the inside.
So you redid it, you wrapped it.
Yeah.
That's so lit.
That's lit.
That's hype. That's hype. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pursuing my RN now. I'm in school, and then I'm also going to school for real estate. So I got a lot going on. Plus, me and my homegirl got our Boss Chick Empowerment Group. This is more of like a movement to for women to link up, you know,
and be bosses together.
Yeah,
because
share
we better
plugs.
together. Okay,
it's strength in numbers. So
Motivate,
these numbers
support,
up.
build a whole sisterhood.
Yeah.
And not just saying that like for real.
Yeah, like really mean it.
No, definitely. We mean it. And I am Tina. You might know me as Credit Queen Tina. I am co-owner of Fair Game Credit Repair. That's my baby. That's the first business that I started.
She helped me with my credit.
Okay.
Period.
Yes,
she took you from a 0 to a
She was at 0. She was up there already. Just pushed up a little bit.
Pushed it up. Okay.
Yeah, and we also have a Facebook group for that. It's Credit Game 101. And I also have an online women's hair and fashion boutique. This is my hair, and this is one of
your
pieces.
Yes. So,
yes,
and that's
I
Shop
love
Stay
it.
Slaying. That kind. Shop Stay Slaying.
Okay. Listen, y'all got a lot going on.
Have
But
too much going on.
But I wanted to touch on when you had said her credit was up there and, you know, you boosted it. But people that have it like an 800 score, but it's not going nowhere because you're not utilizing your credit. That's something that I'm learning now. So it's like you got that score, but sometimes that don't matter if you're not utilizing it correctly.
Let me say this, because a lot of people say that, and I have a lot of people in my inbox like, oh, I got an 800, I'm trying to get to 850. That don't matter. As long as you got a 740, you top tier. You're going to get the same advantages and benefits as someone with the 800 or 850. It just looks better.
Well, teach me something because I'm top tier. I'm trying to get to 800. I'm like, I'm 60. I'm literally like 70 points away from 800. So I'm like, you know, what do I need to do? But shoot, if I'm only 5 points away from 740, let me just
740, and that's FICO, not venture scores. Like Credit Karma, you got to check your
Credit
real
Karma
FICO
is not accurate at all. Like,
no,
they definitely accurate with all your open accounts. That's something that I use it for.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I tell my clients. Like, I still tell them to keep Credit Karma because the notifications and what they tell you, all of your report is your report, but their scoring model is what's different. So don't pay attention to Credit Karma scoring.
They give you hope for sure because it be way higher than what it is.
Look, they'll tap in with you. Your score went up. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. They keep you motivated.
We pulled the credit from 1 year ago. You're on a good streak. Like,
yeah. What I was gonna ask you, have you heard of it's a website somebody told me to go to for credit. It's called Identity IQ.
That's what we use.
That's
for
what
our
you
credit
use?
monitoring. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's really good. It's so accurate. It's like everything. Like I'm talking about everything.
Now, those are Vantage scores as well. Like, the only way you really get your true FICO scores is you actually go to, like, Experian, TransUnion, whatnot, and get all three of them, myfico.com. That's where, but it's a little expensive option.
Yeah.
I only tell my clients that's, like, getting ready for home buying process to go ahead and check your scores on myfico.com. That way, you know all
for
of
sure.
your FICO scores.
You know what you're walking into.
Because when you get into FICO scores, it's a whole nother ballgame, too, because you got to check your FICO 5, 4, 3, and 2 for mortgage scores. FICO 8 for autos. It's completely different. So only way you get all those scores is myfico.com, and it's about $45 a month. So until then, we're going to use
Until we ready to make a move, then we're going to go there. That makes sense, though.
Exactly, because our algorithm works off of FICO scoring. So everything we're telling you to do is to boost up your FICO score. Don't pay attention to the value. We telling you to boost things that's going to boost up your FICO score. So when you go to check that FICO score, it should be all there.
On point.
I like that. Okay. How did y'all meet?
So funny. Actually, we was best
both
friends.
was laughing.
This is a crazy story.
It is.
Okay.
We was best friends in 3rd and 4th grade.
Okay.
Lost contact.
I moved away. She moved away.
Yeah, went to different schools, lost contact. And we actually reconnected a few years back. I went to her birthday party and whatnot.
Let me finish the story.
Okay, go ahead.
She missing stuff.
So she came to my birthday party back in like 2013 through Facebook. We reconnected. Then we kind of lost touch again. Her fiance was at my reception. No, he was going to my wedding.
To the wedding, yeah.
And I think he commented on the post or something, and you text him and said, "How you know her?" But that's my husband's cousin, first cousin.
Wow.
So her fiance,
it's such a small world.
He like, this the wedding I was talking about. We was gonna go to
I'm like,
Vegas.
okay.
And I inboxed her like, girl, I almost came to your wedding. Like, she like, really? How? I'm like, they cousins. I'm like, what? So
now we just
world.
traveled. Her husband, my husband, we've been traveling and just been
double
back
dating it out.
Listen,
Yeah.
married life. How long have y'all been married?
I've been married almost 3 years.
Okay.
And I'm engaged. We actually got engaged on the
Puerto
trip.
Rico.
On their 2-year no, not the 2-year anniversary trip.
My husband's birthday,
fiance's birthday trip. But we were on a trip together when he proposed in Puerto Rico.
And
That
I
was
had
just
no
in
clue.
February.
I'm like, why y'all ain't tell me?
That's so.
But the wedding is next year, 2022.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be
We got
celebrating
3
my 5-year anniversary next year.
Oh, okay.
We got 3
Okay.
married ladies at the
that's a
table.
right there.
Yeah, it's definitely it's rough, y'all.
Marriage ain't no
Like
joke.
they say. But
Yeah.
once you get to that 5-year, you can
I heard. Once you make that 5-year, you kind of in there.
in there.
Look,
Y'all
I used to say
married
all
now.
the time, because when I first got married, I didn't change my last name. And I used to say, look, we got to try one. Y'all don't know.
Did you?
Y'all don't know.
How did your proposal go?
The disrespect.
My proposal, we about to get married.
I remember.
It wasn't no proposal.
I remember him asking your daddy.
Yeah, he
I
asked my
remember that
dad.
part.
He asked my dad. He asked my parents. I was living out of town.
I remember that part.
And we talked about it. I was living in Arizona, which was right next to Vegas.
Mhm.
So it really wasn't a proposal. It was like, when I got married, it wasn't a ring. We neither one of us had rings. We just was getting married. That's why we didn't have a wedding. It was literally just for us.
You got married in Vegas?
We got married in Vegas.
I did too.
We drove right to Vegas and got married. Like, it wasn't a proposal because it wasn't a ring.
You
it
text me and told me he was married. I think.
Yeah,
that's how it went.
that's probably how it went. I probably just text my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
like,
proposal was so beautiful. My proposal, we watching football on the couch. She's like, I got you something. Like, what?
no,
I wanted the flowers.
okay, I mean, yeah, all that be cute, but it was kind of like we had a conversation that it was like, we wanna be together forever type. We had that conversation. I didn't know that he was gonna go to my parents and ask for their blessing, but when he came, he came down to Arizona where I was living at the time, he was like, you ready to go get married? It was like, shit, why not? It's 4 hours away.
You ready right now.
And it was like we was already in a relationship, so I mean.
Yeah, I always wondered did the proposals make a big difference in.
I don't think the wedding makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I don't think the proposal or the wedding.
We
would make it.
didn't
It's
have a
all
wedding
about
or a proposal.
the actual marriage,
Yep.
the actual union. That's what it's all about. It's not
Because
about the
even though I
proposal
got
or the
married in Vegas, I still had like a wedding at a ceremony at
Yeah.
a hotel and a big dress and all of that.
Mhm.
And it's just like I was just so happy to be getting married.
Yeah, you ain't care who
It's
was
like,
there. You don't care who there. You don't
I'm
care
like,
who.
well, your auntie ain't coming.
Yeah. And as long as me and him there,
Okay.
and our
Then it's a
chicks,
wedding. Then it's a
It was
wedding.
like
our
the best
parents, of
day
course.
ever. It was the best
Yeah,
day ever.
Sorry, y'all. But
yeah, as long as we there, our parents and the officiant, let's do it.
yeah, that's really how it is. I mean, when you get married, it's really like intimate. I mean,
Very.
of course, you want other people to know, but I feel like as long as you're doing it for yourself, it really don't matter who there, who don't come, who
I don't
congratulate you, none of that. Like,
I don't want to jump off into this topic because I know we got to move on, but I want to talk about, like, I just had this conversation the other day. I feel like things like marriages, like weddings and baby showers, it's more of a show and tell nowadays. Like, I don't feel like nothing is intimate no more.
I agree with you on that.
That's because of social media for one. I mean, the main thing.
Okay.
But
So
yeah.
everybody got to outdo the other.
They baby showers be like 20,000, 30,000, and it just be like, as soon as the baby come, they not even together no more.
Sure, I thought 5,000. The goal of a baby shower is to get the stuff. Not spend more than what you get. Like unless you get.
But see, my thing is, I'm not gonna lie. My first baby shower was very extravagant, and I kind of just think that a lot of people, for one, they don't plan on not being with that person who they having a baby with.
True.
So they want to make it. They want to, they want to make it everything.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make it look like, I don't know what. I don't even know why I did it, to be honest, because my second kid, I didn't have a baby shower. I was just like, my first one was like, I spent all this money for y'all to come up with half-ass gifts. Like, no. The money I spent on this baby shower, I could get my baby everything he needs, and which is what I did with my second child. Like, I didn't have a baby shower. If you go get me something, you go get me something. I don't have to have an event for you to bring.
And that's what I got mad with my second baby. I was like, I ain't having a baby shower. I'm just going to buy everything.
Okay. Because the money I'm going to spend.
I thought back in the day that was the, thing. Like, you only have one baby shower and you keep the stuff, old school, that they keep the car seats
and ain't nobody doing
that. Second, baby. Traditionally, yours was only
one baby.
That's what my grandma said. Y'all can't keep having baby showers now.
They for sure be on it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel you. But I do think like the little, because the gender reveals and all that type of stuff is new.
Nah, that's crazy.
Cute. But I just think
all this stuff is cute. Don't get me wrong.
Some of it be over the top.
Yeah,
it's a show.
It really is. It's social media. Like, social media really it makes people put on a lot of front.
Yeah.
Way more than they have to.
Broke and be in debt. Let me tell you.
I'm not gonna lie. When it's my turn to have a baby, I don't have no kids. My friends, they better not post me. Like, don't post me. Don't post at all about me being pregnant. Like, because it's an intimate thing for me. Like, everybody got something to say.
Media, like, look.
Don't get me wrong, but I'm already a behind the scene person, so that everybody gonna be, well, who her baby daddy? That she never posted a guy. Like, it's just gonna be too much for me. Yeah, it's just gonna be too much for me. Like, so don't even post me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Baby gonna be 2, and they gonna be like, when did she have a baby?
Oh, so you having Blue Ivy?
So you coming Blue Ivy? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about dating or being in a relationship with someone who is not an entrepreneur. While but you work as a nurse, right? Or
yeah.
You work as a nurse? Do you?
I work full time.
Do you work in a hospital or?
No, I work in a rehab facility.
Okay.
Up in Southfield.
What about you?
I deal poker. I'm a poker dealer too.
Oh,
it's not really
so you good with numbers? You
good with 9 to 5?
Yeah, I'm definitely good with numbers.
That's lit. My auntie, what casino?
I'm not at the. I do deal for a World Series when they have different events or whatnot. But
okay.
Yeah, I'm not in the casino.
Oh, I get you.
But she worked at the casino forever.
I worked at Motor City for about
I worked there.
8 years. I was there for.
In Vegas. Girl,
yeah, that's the World Series. But World Series I dealt in Vegas and North Carolina with the World Series.
So y'all travel
tournaments. Yeah, it's like traveling dealers.
Oh, that's like
she's a top tier dealer.
I love it.
It's crazy because I have a space and I was thinking about doing like a gambling night there. So I'm gonna have to reach back out to you.
Let me know.
Yes. It's a lot of money in that, y'all. A lot of money in that.
People don't know. People don't know.
Yeah, they don't
tell them.
Yeah.
There's plenty of it. I don't know why more people don't. Well, I know some people can't take like the verbal abuse, but baby, I just tune them out and get my tip.
And keep it moving.
So do you think that owning your own business affects like a relationship? Like the support, like
because kind of because like my husband, he has a corporate job. He works in a marketing firm downtown, and he's not an entrepreneur. So I'm working my 9 to 5 or whatever hours I'm working. And when I'm coming home, he like, okay, it's time to chill. And I'm making websites
for my business. Yeah,
but I could say the understanding probably could be a little conflict, but he's
very supportive.
Financially, he's been to pop-up shops with me, setting up, making sales, but he just not going like full throttle like I am, because he like, okay, we did this this week, but it's like, this is more than a job. This kind of requires more hours.
Yeah, but if he up higher corporate, sometimes like they make a lot of money to where it's like, maybe he got a corporate mentality, like to where he want to move up corporate wise, and like, It's a lot that come with a job. Benefits, retirement, Social Security, pension, health insurance. Like,
my husband is heavy into stock, so he'd be like, I want to make money using my mind. I don't want to be
I don't got to be there.
I got to labor. I ain't mad.
So I can't knock that. I can't knock that. So I just, it's a challenge, but he's my full support. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Like, my scrub business, he helped out majorly, like, with that. So, even with me becoming a nurse, he was right there paying off my school and everything. Period. So he's my support
lifetime partner.
Yeah,
as he should.
But he probably like, I got you, baby, on the back end. But listen, when I get home from work, we need some us time. Like your business, but
that's the thing. People don't understand when they not entrepreneurs. Like,
we don't have an off time. We don't have off time. It's literally 24/7.
Yeah. We be up at 11 o'clock at night fixing some stuff on this website.
So imagine doing that and working and got 2 kids and got a house cooked clean.
Listen.
Doctor's appointments. My mom want my hair braided like this. I'm braiding hair. It's just so many things.
You didn't become. Listen, what people don't know is being a mom is already a full-time job. So I just tweeted this. Like, I really commend women that wake up and work a 9 to 5. They don't work from home. Like, when they have to wake up and work a 9 to 5, but still take care of their kids, it's like, we do not get a break. Like, I can't stress that enough. Like, it's really no break. Even if you drop your kids off for a couple hours, okay.
You working.
Now I got these couple hours. Yeah, I may be kid free, but I got a couple hours to work on my business. You know what I'm saying?
With no interruptions.
It's always something. Okay, yeah, my clothing store closed at 6, but it's a customer at 8:30 that want to know if she can come tomorrow to get this, but she want to know tonight if she can come tomorrow. Like, it's like you're never done working, like, ever. So
I just be wondering how, like, Candy, all them rich folks do it. Because they pay babysitters.
They got
nannies. Whole teams. Okay, that's where I'm trying to be.
It really take a village.
I noticed Toya, her mama go on out of town with her.
I would love that.
And keep her.
I don't want to leave my kids behind. I want them to come to Puerto Rico, but you all need to go. Go ahead. Y'all go somewhere.
I definitely have my mama with me.
Yeah.
But some of our mamas still work. So it's like, they got to go when they can instead of saying, I'm going to retire you now. I'm going to pay you double of what you make. Like, it got to come with,
pay to be the boss.
Okay. Listen, it's on the way. Look, but honestly,
that's a blessing to be
by the time I get there, my mama going to be retired. She only got like 3 years left.
My mama too. Mama can't wait.
I swear. And it's so crazy because my dad could have been retired, but he waiting on her. Like, he's been at the end.
I would have been retired.
I ain't about to be home without you.
He like, well, shit. Because my daddy literally could have retired, I think, 5 years ago, maybe. He like, oh, well, she just got a few more. I'm going to just wait.
That's so cute.
I love that old school. They don't make a move without their partners.
Listen, baby, with my 25 years in, if I was to work like what? I'm not waiting on
I'm hold down the house and finish the last couple years, okay?
Okay, I'll see you when you get home, baby. I had a food ready.
Okay.
I'm going to be out there on the porch, baby, watching you pull up.
Okay, waiting, just waiting.
I ain't going to do nothing to cause problems because she going to be mad as hell when she get home. Like, what you been doing all day?
Right. And he tired.
Why you ain't cook?
Okay.
Yeah. But as far as like dating somebody that is an entrepreneur, well, me and my husband are both entrepreneurs, so I ain't really have that issue. Like, it was like we both had to find balance to find time for each other. But I think when somebody is working and their mate is an entrepreneur, I just think that as long as you can communicate and y'all communication is top tier, then it really wouldn't be it wouldn't really be an issue. Like, you'll learn to understand what's really going on both ends. So I feel like that's what any relationship.
Exactly.
Communication is key.
I was just.
That sounds so cliche.
Yeah, but it is.
It's
communication key with anybody.
But understanding, communicating to understand. Yeah, comprehension is also major. Like, you can't just communicate. You have to you have to understand what I'm saying.
Have an open mind.
Don't just listen to reply. Listen to understand what I'm saying. Like,
definitely got to be open-minded when it comes to relationships.
Relationships,
friendships, business.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you, since you are a credit specialist, do you think that you should start your business with your own funding or business credit?
Well, it's actually going to take a little bit of both. Because in order to build up your business credit, it's going to take a little bit of your own money anyway. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would say a good business plan would be to build up your business credit with your money, of course, because you got to, order those net 30 accounts to really get it popping. You got to order something every 7 to 10 days so to boost up your credit score and whatnot. So you got to do those things. And then once your score do get up to where you can get credit loans or credit cards or whatnot, then yeah, you can definitely use their money. Make sure you got a plan for that money. You're gonna take 10,000 off of here. Make sure you got a plan to make that 10,000, 20,000 or whatnot, so you can put that back. And then once you take money and borrow it and put it back real quick, whatever, because you done made the profit and you put it back, they'll be real quick to loan you even more because they like, okay, well you got this back
baby
before
girl got
it was
a
even
system.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had watched this it was like a conference on YouTube. And like people, I feel like so many people, like the younger generation with credit people, they just make it seem like if you got an LLC, you can go ahead and get business credit. Like they not really saying, how
the
to.
steps.
Yeah, they not saying that it take a little work first. Then
it definitely everything take a little bit of work. They make everything seem
but
real,
literally
real
just a little, because honestly, with a LLC, you can go and get a Duns and what is it? The Duns and Brad Duns number. And start building your credit right then and there. Yep. That's literally
anybody with an LLC can build business credit.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of money, but because you got to order things and, it's just like having a secure credit card with your personal credit, and you got to use your secure credit card first and show that you're responsible with your money first or whatnot. It's the same thing.
But not to cut you off, but that's kind of like my dilemma, because I've always been, I don't want no loans. I'm going to use my own money. I don't want to pay back nobody. I'm just going to get it out the mud, or I'm gonna grind it up. But I'm starting to learn, like, okay, I can't use,
when you take them losses, they hurt.
Yeah.
And when you take a loss and you using that credit, you be good because you still got your money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
you can bounce back a little bit.
You bounce back way quicker. You feel me?
Payment.
All right, well, yeah. So I get that too, though.
So much more on a larger scale if you're using name money, because you might not have just 10,000 to start this off with,
or 10,000
to
spare.
People don't. Just spare.
But see, that's the kind of the chances I take. If I come across 8,000, I'm not buying nothing. That's my opportunity. Like, I'm about to invest this. You know what I'm saying? Most people be like, I'm gonna take 2 here. So I'm investing everything.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's. I'm still learning myself. I don't know if that's a bad thing, a good thing.
It ain't no bad or good thing. It's your way. Because honestly, like before I even had a store, I was spending like $100 here, $100 there. Like, let me order this. I wasn't even living in the state. I was out of town, but I knew I wanted to come back and start my store. So I would just order like $100 here, $100 there.
Building it
just
up.
Letting it build up slowly but surely. And when I came back, it was ready to open the store. Like, literally. So.
Oh, you was ordering stuff for the store?
For the store, yeah. Yep, I was ordering stuff, but it was getting shipped to Michigan. This was when I was living in Arizona. And I was ordering it, and it was getting shipped to my parents. And by the time I moved back, I had a whole basement full of stuff. I'm like, shit, I'm about to just go see what space is available. First space, I was open up.
That's what I do with my other business that I'm currently working on. Like, I order stuff here and there, like because I'm not like ready to drop just yet. But when it's time for me to drop, I'm gonna have everything I need.
Be prepared.
So
that's what I did too with my boutique. I had stuff for
just
a while,
little by little, just you know.
My fiance like, okay, so when you gonna launch this? Because
I don't think it's enough.
I'm like, I don't know. I gotta make sure everything. I gotta be trying to make sure all of my steps is in line.
But they say sometimes in business you gotta just jump out there.
You just gotta go.
You do.
Yeah. You just gotta
because
go.
You learn more as you actually
trial and error.
Trial and error, hands on, and that I learn best like that anyway. So go ahead and get started.
Yeah,
I started out first
change as you go
with the cleaning service, with just the mop and the broom, and I made up some flyers. And
wait, you were cleaning?
Yeah, I had a cleaning service before I went to nursing school while I was bartending.
Wait, so you still don't clean?
No, I let it go. But you know what? I let it go.
Back in.
She was just talking.
You gotta tap back into that. People be needing that, but go ahead.
I stopped doing it right when it got to popping. Like, cause I was just using it to get through school. So once I got through school, I'm like, I hate cleaning. Like,
so you didn't even like it. You just said it was quick money.
Everybody like, why you start a cleaning service? You must love cleaning. No, I hate it. But it was the easiest startup.
And people don't want to clean.
Yeah, all I needed was a mop and a broom and some flyers, and people was just calling me. And then I had got some contracts. I got contracts at the Charles Wright Museum, apartment contracts, but I just hated it. I hated it.
I hire a team.
I tried to, but it's like
they ain't work like you. Yeah, they ain't want to work like you. That's the hub.
That's the thing about
finding a team. Okay,
it's your passion and nobody else.
They do not want to. They don't want to work like. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We've had this conversation with anybody who started a business or anything. It's just so hard to build a solid team or a strong team. Or
you gotta pay good. Like,
even when you pay good, they get lazy and they get content. Like,
and they worry about your but you making this like. Excuse
yeah,
it's my business.
Yeah,
you don't know I had to buy this, that,
exactly. Okay. That's what they don't calculate is everything that it costs to run this
business. Like, and then they think they can do it, and they try to just start just a little bit. Like, nah, I don't. Yeah, you don't know what it takes.
You don't know what it takes.
That's why I tell people don't get intimidated when people are like, oh, well, I don't know if I should work with such and such. They might try to steal my idea.
How many gas stations
you know what you had to do to get it started, right? So you think they gonna go ahead and stick it out, or
that's one topic I hate in business is I don't want nobody to steal my idea. Like, I wouldn't care if I told you I'm going to start a hair company and you want to do it too.
Out there, it don't matter.
Do you? It's 100 bread companies, oil change companies, doing everything.
That's my favorite example. When you go to the bread aisle, you got all these different bread companies.
Exactly.
That's anything. Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, McDonald's, Burger King.
Yeah.
It's that. You know
like it's all room to make money. Sarah Lee making money, Auntie Millie making money, and whoever else.
Enough money for everybody.
Yeah. You think any of them say, "Oh, I don't want to do it. It's too many breads out here already." It
ain't for you.
You gotta have confidence in yourself. That's the main thing. You gotta have confidence in yourself, and it's like you cannot worry about what they doing and how they doing it. All you can worry about is how you're doing it. Like
it don't matter wrong with that mentality.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be the only person doing it. Just period. So I mean, unless you find. I don't know, what is it? A new invention? Unless you invent some shit. Like, I mean,
and that's gonna take you a little longer.
But I mean,
have to go to Shark Tank.
Baby, go do that. Go do that if you don't want nobody to copy you. Or don't be good if you don't want nobody to copy you. Like, you have to honestly embrace somebody copying you because you're doing something right. You're doing something right. So. I ain't gonna lie, I hate that conversation too. Like,
it's discouraging.
They already did that, or I don't want to do this because
too many hair companies. Everybody still. They talk about
the Chinese people say that,
and everybody still making.
Everybody doing credit repair. I'm like, really? Whatever. I'm still
okay because
everybody in me.
Everybody plus me.
Everybody plus me.
Add me to the files. Okay. Don't see us out here.
Yeah, I know that's right. Like you. Oh my God! Okay.
But those are the people, them small-minded people. You can't tell it. You can't tell a big dream to them.
Yeah,
you cannot.
You want to ruin your dream? Tell it to a small-minded person.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna tell you, nope, you ain't gonna be successful in that. You wanna know why? Because they all doing it. You know what? I shouldn't have never even told you. You know what? That's why you are where you are. We gonna end this conversation,
and that's exactly why they are where they are. So, question: how do y'all manage a 9-to-5 kid? Do you have kids? Mm-hmm. You have kids? 9 to 5. You have, huh?
A 14-year-old.
Oh, you got a grown son.
Yeah. You said you got a grown.
You got a grown man.
Basically.
You don't got a girl, you done. I know that's right.
Grown.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. No babysitter. I'm about to run to the store. I'll be back.
It is
that type of time.
Teenagers.
How do y'all manage working, being a mom, being a fiance and wife? How do you
breaking down, getting back up, breaking down again?
Listen, how many times y'all break down a week? Let me know. Let's be honest.
Woo. On a good week,
on the week,
right?
A good week,
on the week,
probably like
and what's going on.
A bad week, 2, 3 max, but for sure once. Go sit your ass down.
I know once or twice. I'm breaking down. So I'm emotional. Everything.
I'm a Pisces, and
but I'm working on it.
I break down like near my period.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
You be PMSing.
Definitely.
I have to apologize. Call me Anita Baker.
You'll realize it a day later. They come down like, oh, that's why I'm tripping yesterday.
I'm talking about y'all when I was to eat this morning. My husband called me. He like, well, you sound irritated. I'm like, babe, I am.
Very.
I am.
He didn't even do nothing to you.
He already know though. You sound irritated.
He ain't did shit to me, y'all. So he like, all right, I'm gonna just call you later. Hung up. It's my 1-year-old, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he's pushing every button that I have.
1-year-old.
Every button that I had, y'all. I just sat there and I just cried. I was just waiting on my food. I'm like, cause I just want to eat and go home. This little boy right here, he tested me. He like,
I got a 1-year-old and he is nothing like my daughter. Like he be fooling.
He's your second child?
Yep.
Listen, I heard that the second child is an issue.
Hurry up and have your second.
Yeah, because I'm going through
That's
it.
why
Like my first child,
He was an angel.
My daughter,
calm, cool,
watch TV with me, relax. He doing stuff.
My second child, oh, you go watch what he want to watch. You go listen to what he want to listen to, and you go figure out what he got to say because, or he's gonna have a tantrum. Like he's gonna have a whole fit. Like I just be like, who made you like this? Like, what is going on? I just,
It's got to be a second child.
It's a second child thing. And it's honestly, my waitress was, she was my homegirl, but she was a waitress at the restaurant I went to, and she was telling me, she was like, I'm going to pray for you because I know what it was like with my second child. And her second child is 7 now. So I'm like, damn. She was like, and I'm still going through it. I'm like, oh, okay. She talk about that's why I'm going to just pray for you. I'm like, please.
Please do.
Say it a little louder.
Let's pray together right now.
I'm talking about, oh my God. I'm talking about dramatic, like...
Yeah, that's why I'm scared too.
And y'all should have heard me saying about my second, like, well, I'm just about to have another baby. Like, my first pregnancy was easy. Yeah, the pregnancy was easy. With my second one too, but it was just like when he came.
From the jump.
Yeah. He been fooling since out the womb.
Yeah, he been fooling since he was born. No cap. So I just was like, he'd calm down maybe when he started walking. No.
That's even worse.
That's when they get started.
I spoke to him today. She was like second child. Like I'm like, oh well, hey.
Like, you don't do him like that. No.
Because he didn't speak back or something. He like rolled his eyes or something. Like
he was laughing.
He be like, like or something like that. Like what? Like bro, when somebody say hi to you, yeah, when somebody speak to you, speak back. That's why I'm just like, no.
That's what my sister said. I'm gonna get him till he about 3. After that, he gonna get popped because he know what he doing.
I ain't say to 3. My son's he gonna be 2 in January, and that's when it's got to be time because it's like I really feel like now he really know what he be doing. Like he know when I be like, come here or bring me this. He straight up be like, no. And run the other way laughing like it's but like it's that's what I'm saying. Like you know what you're doing, but you may not comprehend it yet. But by 2, you go know. Yeah. I'm gonna make
we're not about to play that no more.
We not playing that.
We not playing them games.
If you don't know, now you know.
I don't have kids, and I feel like my first kid gonna be the second child, third child. Like
they gonna come out the second child with second child mentality.
Baby, you better not say it because
you gonna have an angel.
And I'm emotional. I'm gonna really be sitting there crying like.
But even with my first child, I cried with him because it was kind of like. Sometimes they still do cry for no reason. You just be like, let me just cry with you to make it see if I feel better because I don't know what
they look at you like you crazy.
Yeah, then they stop crying though because you crying.
Once I changed you, fed you, and I see you just crying to be crying, I could block you out. I'm watching
because I know I did my part.
No, my sister ignore game is strong.
Yeah. Once you have your kid for a certain time,
I used to be like, you don't hear her cry.
You know to cry. She know there's something wrong.
She know to cry. Yeah.
She like, ain't nothing wrong with her. I'm like, but she's crying. She like, no, she doing that because she know you gonna react. Ain't nothing wrong with her. I'm like, well,
just spoiled and want to get picked up.
And that's the intuition. It ain't gonna.
Mamas know. Mamas for sure know, like when it's when it's a real crowd or when it's just I want some attention crowd. And 9 times out of 10, baby, they just be wanting attention because we done fed you.
I was just about to say that we done already fed you and changed you. That baby don't want nothing.
You ate. You know.
Ain't nothing wrong.
I got cocoa melon on, boy.
Oh, but see, and that's another thing about my second child. I don't want to hear no cocoa melon. Put on Lil Durk. Put on Lil Baby.
No,
that means
he's not a gangster.
If I show y'all videos in my phone, he be in there like, I swear, no.
1 year old?
1 year old.
He learned that from the video, the dancing.
1 year old.
You the only female in the house.
They mimic everything.
Everything.
They mimic everything.
Listen, y'all, I'm talking. I will show y'all when we get off air. I can't make this up. Like, literally, just yesterday, I'm recording him. Just after I turn up, we may listen to Coco Melon for maybe 1-2 songs, 1-2 episodes. After that, he be like, Durk. Or he don't say YouTube. He be like remote. Like change it. Like, no, I don't want to see this no more.
He bad.
Listen, I don't even call kids bad, but I be saying it about him all the time.
No, they be bad. I don't like that saying either. Them kids, because they know what they doing.
No, them kids be bad.
That's how I feel. Listen, my second child is the reason why I eliminated that whole little saying. Like, I know kids not bad, baby. All right, well, you keep him for a day or two and you let me know. You give me your report.
Let me know after that.
They don't be bad. They just be curious.
Because I don't bad.
Yeah, all right. You sound like my grandma. That's what the Bible says. It was okay.
They just be curious.
It was okay with that first child, but no, the second one, it was like, you be a D with a capital B, a capital A, and a capital D, okay? Shit. But, so what made you all want to start your own business?
Because jobs are just not flexible.
Yes.
They don't care.
Freedom.
I've been working full time since I was 14. I done probably got fired from 30 jobs. I get fired all the time.
So you know it's temporary.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm more stable with the job stuff, but I just was always getting fired.
With the job stuff.
I was just always getting fired. So I'm like, oh.
This ain't for me.
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur at heart.
Yeah.
I still be at work like, what you say?
Like having to be there. We don't want to be there. Like, you know, like how we say, like, entrepreneurship is like 16 hours, where a job might be 8 hours or whatnot. But
that 8 hours.
Let me pick my 16 hours.
I feel like the entrepreneurship kind of be more so you have control over what you doing and all of that.
When you do it.
Yeah.
You definitely do.
And you doing it for yourself, so it feel much better.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah. And your success is going to be off of your effort. So if you don't
so you can track
it, if you being too lazy with you, it's going to show.
I just started a new job maybe like a month ago. And, you know, when you start a new job, obviously they tell you all these things. So I went to like a group orientation to where like I work for the government. So like people was going to different locations. So when I got to my location, one of the supervisors, she was like, she pulled out all these papers and she was going over the handouts and stuff. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I ain't going to be here long enough to even understand all of this. So, you know, I'm letting her talk. I wasn't rude or anything. So she going over, she like, we have a 0 tolerance policy for this, a 0 tolerance policy for that. Like she.
Oh, no, this ain't the place
for
me.
So, you know, she was just going.
Damn, I can't slip up.
Yeah, so I was just, you know, shaking my head. And she was like, no, do you really understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, I said, ma'am, I'm grown.
Okay, that's that part.
I said,
when
I'm here for
supervisors act like your mama or something.
I'm here for one reason, and you know, and that's that. I said not to be funny, not to insult you or anything. I'm not gonna be here long enough for that. Cause they got to talking about retire. I'm not gonna make it to retire out of here.
Right.
Even if my business don't be success, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but it ain't gonna be this.
Right.
Yep.
I definitely don't plan on retiring at no 65. No.
Yeah.
Retire when I'm like 50.
Okay, I was about to say 45. I'm trying to enjoy my life.
And you want to know what give me hope? Seeing the people around there and them jobs be their life. They be in there. They be like, oh, you called off yesterday? Like, they know everything about the job. Like, you paid attention to the fact that I called off. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like,
they know your schedule more than you. Like, most recently, can you work this day? Like, oh, wait, I don't even know if I work that. Oh, you don't. You work this day. This day. Like,
they know way more about your business than you. Like, huh?
Most recently, one of my coworkers said, yeah, I'm getting ready to retire. I said, oh, when? Shit, I only got 9 more years.
I'm getting
you
I know you lying for sure.
I know that's right. She said better days are coming. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be tomorrow.
That's how we always
get brainwashed.
I ain't programmed like that.
Think.
I'm not programmed.
But
our generation and the younger generations are not. Yeah.
But the generation before us were very much so programmed to work 50 years to get 10 free years. You know, when your life expectancy,
numbers,
your life expectancy is only maybe average on 70 years.
Yeah.
So if you're retiring at 60, you got 10 years
to enjoy
your 60 years of working. Like
bad knees,
your back then went out.
What really can I do besides sit at home and wait on my check to come?
I thought that I was gonna be a work. Look, don't get me wrong, because I'm a good worker. Okay, like all of my job, I don't get fired from a lot of them. I got fired from one.
No
but
I
to say that, but that's just what it is.
Like love me wherever I work. I like move up most of the time where they want me to move up or whatnot.
Damn.
And I thought I was gonna be a worker and be moving up the ranks and being supervisor and all this. And I always wanted my EIN for my boutique. I had since like 2009 or something like that. I've always wanted to do my own thing, but it was fear.
Yeah,
and that's what a lot of people think is fear. That's the only thing. That's procrastination.
Yeah.
Oh my God, top 2.
Fear and procrastination.
That's all that whole.
And the job is easy. It's easier because at the end of the day, if you clock in, you got a check coming.
Like that's all you
gotta
do. Yeah, you got to do this,
I'm
and
the
that,
opposite,
and
though.
that's it. Work your hours.
If I want to do something, I just bet the whole house on it.
Now I am.
I'm jumping out there and doing it.
But you gotta know, you don't be that type of mentality. You don't let yourself feel like you gotta know that
it's always something good gonna come out of it.
Yeah, like even if it's just meeting the right person, like you're not gonna let you go make it worth your while because it's you. Like
I bought a house from the Wayne County auction in 2014. Everybody like, why you buy a house over there? Hell no.
They hate that stuff.
Man, I just sold the house. Basically, it was well worth it. And it's just like people... It made me feel bad. Back then, I was really feeling like, damn, did I make a mistake? Because people was like, it's over in this neighborhood. Hell no, you ain't gonna be able to do this. Da, 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 da. And then here it is, 6 years later, I sold it.
Over double. Yeah.
So it's like, you can't listen to people. And I know what I'm doing, basically. So y'all don't need
and let me tell you, half the people that was probably telling you, oh, don't do this, probably don't even own the goddamn house. No. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how you gonna tell me
how you
what to do?
You feel me? Like, and that's one thing I hate about our people. They will try to talk fear
because they don't see
your plan because they're scared.
Yeah, like, project
they'll be like,
dream.
nah, you like I remember one of my friends was starting to do nails and they was like, that ain't no money. That's a side hustle. Like,
how you gonna
tell? You gonna make a
women get their nails done every day.
Definitely.
And here Chinese people come and open up salon after salon.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they got
you don't mean to tell me that
and it's black girls like us that be looking for a black nail tech.
Yeah,
my
nail tech is black.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine is too. My cousin started doing it about a year ago, and she been slaying. She doing good now. So I'm that's what we need, more black.
But them Asians, they in there, they trying to do your eyebrow. Your boyfriend like these.
Yeah,
for your lashes.
They
your
know
boyfriend
how to
like these.
you and everything. They don't
they're not qualified to do eyebrows.
They're not qualified to do them nails. Let's talk about that. They're not even qualified to do them nails. That polish be on the crust of the feet, all that. Like
this girl put wax down here and plucked the rest. I said I wanted my eyebrows waxed, not my eyelid. Like you just doing shit now. Like they don't.
But
they gonna just jump out there.
You want to know what set them apart though? Like when people be booked up, it be some last minute stuff.
Because
they
got people working.
They gonna make money regardless, and I be in there like, how you even know I got a boyfriend? How
your boyfriend, whoever you go like these,
and if you don't got a boyfriend, they gonna get you one. That's what they. Oh, we put sparkles right here. We get you boyfriend.
$8 extra for one thing.
Like it.
Yeah, $8. You want stones? You want stones? $10. One nail.
And they go. You wanna know what's so? They not scared. They not scared at all. They don't care.
Upsell you?
They don't care
not at all. They gonna upsell you.
And they looking at you like you crazy when you say no.
Bill. Yeah. They gonna suggest everything. You want your eyebrows?
But your boyfriend? You don't want
boyfriend? The lip?
I said your boyfriend then.
Listen, you want your lip wax?
Let me tell you about my story during the pandemic. It was some Asians I used to go to, like last minute. I got a black nail tech, but obviously, we was shut down. But I didn't even know my nail girl was doing nails. Like, I guess it was more so if you reached out to her, she was doing it. They wasn't supposed to. So I had seen somebody post that they was getting their feet done. Now, mind you, we was in quarantine for months. So, like, I'm like, no, I need to get and I was working the pandemic. Like, I was on the front line, so I'm working. So imagine my feet, you know.
Right.
So I need my feet done. So I called, and they tried to act like they wasn't open. I said, y'all is open. I just seen somebody post it on Instagram. Like, I ain't gonna tell no. I need to get my nails done.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
He like, come tomorrow 3:00 back door. I'm like, bet.
Come tomorrow.
Flat out.
So I went or whatever. Got my
Cheese don't
service.
stop. You hear me?
And you know, I'm not thinking, because I pay with everything with a card. Like, I use my credit cards and pay my credit cards off. Like, that's just what I do. So I didn't have any cash. And he was like, oh no, cash only. Like, I'm like, you already, because
they not supposed to be open.
I'm like, well, follow me to the ATM then. And he followed me, and I just thought that was so funny, because I'm like, he followed me
to the ATM.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and I don't blame him.
Because listen, people be running off these days. They be running off. Females get a whole hairstyle and be like, let me go to the ATM.
Next time, just go to the beauty supply and get the scrubber. Some like
I need it.
No, I
need it. You do.
People did learn how to do everything.
I know that's right. I've been trying to get into that, y'all. It'd be so hard with that second child.
I was working 12 hours. I ain't have time. I was over it.
During the pandemic, I bought acrylic.
I think a lot of people learned how to do them during
my
the
sister
pandemic.
like, hell no, that shit looks terrible.
I mean, you was in there doing it. Well, people that actually just stayed at home was in the house doing anything.
Yeah.
Remember that used to be?
We started our credit repair business during the pandemic.
I know that.
People was bored. They used to have TV shows on live, everything. Like, it used to be so much going on.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining.
I had a workout
the
channel.
The concerts on live was so lit, because that's the main thing that I missed during the pandemic. The concerts, but like Erykah Badu, she did a couple different kinds. Like all the different artists was just doing like concerts on their little lives and stuff. Like, I loved it.
Tory Lanez was making money, like having girls get on live with him doing certain stuff.
I remember that. Yeah,
they was on there
doing
fooling
that too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Put your lips on live for me $100.
Boosie said I used to watch his stuff. Boosie said he used to get fresh and go to Walmart every day because he knew the girls was in Walmart. Like, they couldn't go nowhere, so they was at Walmart. I'm like, so you about to
Boosie is my long lost cousin.
Okay,
everybody long lost cousin.
No, for real. That's
what up?
No, I do want to get him on the podcast.
No, for real.
I checked his price. I'm like, all right, Boosie, wait till I get some real. Like, I ain't got it like that right now.
Funny as
he was doing little promotions and stuff for people during the pandemic. I think it was like $1,000 a post or something like that.
That's real.
But I thought that was dope because, you know,
he got a lot of followers.
Yeah, he got a lot of followers. So normally it would be a whole lot
Instagram
more than
playing on his page. They always taking his page.
I want Rick Ross to sponsor, because I feel like I'm always drinking Bel Air. So, you know,
we got mention them, y'all. We got screen record this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna hashtag them. Y'all gonna
on New Year's Eve, I had tag Rick Ross. He messaged me back with a star. I was like,
period.
We getting somewhere.
Yeah, we getting somewhere.
We friends.
I wanted to say, don't you want to like promote Rock and Ride for me? Describe my business. I'm like, you know,
tell your story real quick.
Sure.
Definitely.
Girl.
You know, quarantine was fun, but I didn't get the fun that everybody else did. That was like strictly in the house all day, every day. I wasn't at home.
Where you was?
I was at work.
She worked in the hospital.
Yeah, I was at work. I was on the front line. So yeah, I was over it. And you know, then back then, that's when if you worked on the front line, people didn't want to see me, like, because they felt like, you know, because I was going around people with COVID, so I could respect that. So like. My friends was all at each other. They was having a house party. They was just they was being irresponsible. But all of this stuff was entertainment to see on social media is what I'm saying. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a frontliner too. But when that COVID hit, like when it first happened, my baby was like 2 or 3 months. I just went on and took off. I took off.
I know that's right. I ain't about to fight with
not no little baby like that. I couldn't do it. So
I don't got no kids, so. I'm like, what I got to lose? And they was paying dog. They was paying that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course I don't want to lose. I didn't think about it like that, but I live like by myself, no boyfriend or nothing. So I'm coming home to myself.
Yeah.
I used to be in the hallway performing though with my lights on. My neighbors used to be laughing at me. Like,
you used to be performing what?
Like, when I would come, before I come in the house, I'd be spraying myself down and stuff like that. Like, they looking like,
I hated that when I did go back.
Down before you went.
Yeah, we used to keep our scrubs at the hospital, so I would go in like yoga pants and stuff like that. So,
oh yeah,
I remember they used to tell us like you can travel Corona in on your shoes. When you go to the grocery store,
watching groceries out, watching groceries out.
Like, I remember we was going to the grocery store with gloves and we had the whole little thing when it first started. Like then
I seen
as it went on.
You know the nastiest thing I seen though? People who was wearing gloves
and then take them off and just drop
and eating their food with the gloves.
Putting hand sanitizer on the gloves.
Man, bye.
And
doing the most.
Bye.
What are you
Get
cleaning?
out of here.
You're not sanitizing
if you got to
anything.
sanitize some gloves, then you need to just throw them away. That's why they're disposable.
No, you ain't supposed to have those same gloves every day because you protecting yourself, but you contaminating everybody else. You supposed to anybody that walk up, you got Corona on these gloves. I can see if you changing them out, but you wearing those same gloves. First of all, your hands sweating, so I know your skin looking horrible under them.
That was when I used to count the people in the grocery store. I used to get off at 6 a.m. and the grocery store opened at 7. I used to be in line. Like, and they used to be like senior citizens first. I'm like, no, I just worked 12 hours. You got me messed up. Like, they been at home all night. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I thought that was so stupid how they reduced the hours during that. Like, why wouldn't you keep it 24 hours so that people have more expanded time to stop instead of we all in
here in a certain amount of time?
Yeah,
that was stupid.
That didn't make sense.
And then, Walmart and stuff still not 24 hours. Yeah, I know they don't have the staff now, but
nobody got staff.
Ain't.
But my thing is, when is it going to be over?
Never.
I heard it's only gonna get worse.
Like, I thought this was gonna be done by now.
My auntie told me something. They gotta kill people. It's too many people on Earth. I'm like, man.
Oh my Lord.
To be honest, that's what I heard. That's what I heard the shots was for. Population control.
Yeah.
That's my auntie farm. She called me the other day. I'm like, man, God.
It was we was going into a new decade. And I feel like something has to happen when you hit a new decade. I didn't see this coming.
You know what? The Y2K.
Yeah, it's always gonna be something. Yeah.
But I did learn a lot, that a lot of people didn't learn. Like, I learned how to be by myself. Like self.
I think a lot of people
talking to myself.
Yeah.
Like, self-accountability, learning to really be by myself. Like, I wasn't depressed or nothing. Like, I literally learned how to enjoy my own company. And people used to be asking me, like, so is it weird that you haven't seen anybody? And I'm like, no, like, I mean, yeah, because you used to seeing people, but did it bother me? No, like, and it's like that. I'm like, now I'm still quarantining. Like, I really don't want anybody over. I don't really want to see people. Like, that. I feel like that's a forever mood at this point for me. So
I learned that about 10 years ago. So I'm about 5 years ago being
if it ain't my kids,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this on like a little yearly basis. Like just like that little.
But people wasn't.
Because I was fine with the little when we had a little shutdown.
But after so long, people was like, all right now.
People was really going crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. I did like the social media humor. Like, it was this post that said, "Why y'all keep checking on the people who live alone? Check on the people who actually live together, and your man really coming home at night because he ain't got no choice." Like, like it was them posting.
Yeah, they ain't got nowhere to send them to.
Yeah, because like guys can stay out all night. When the world
not
is
this guy.
No, not like that. But they have places they can have, like, go to the club. The club end at 2 versus the club not open. So
club
why are you still?
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
That stuff normally that guys and women was doing, you couldn't really do. You really had to be at home. Like, where are you going? Are we going to the grocery store? Let me get my shoes.
Okay, because that's a field trip at this point. The grocery store, we going. Yeah, I need to get out of this house too.
It for sure was like that.
We used to just get in the car and ride. Yeah, we used to just get in the car and just ride.
Yeah, it got to the point where we would just like go downtown, just drive down there.
Yeah, we did too.
And then come back home. Yeah, because we would go down there, get a bottle, drink. I mean, smoke, and then
let's
go
talk
back
about
home.
these prices. The liquor went up.
Everything.
Everything.
But listen. Nah, I could go for that to go back down. But what's really good? I heard it's not. Somebody had posted saying that the price of a turkey, since Thanksgiving is coming up,
went up
last
like
year
$20.
it went up $20 whole.
I'm not even buying the turkey.
Yeah, I don't celebrate holidays, but
anyway.
I'm just saying, for the people, for the most part, that's still a big difference in numbers. Like,
that's just every meat, at the grocery store, everything has went up. I just paid a head of lettuce, romaine lettuce. It was like, I usually pay $2 something. It was like $6.
No way.
Yeah.
Lettuce?
I haven't grocery shopped in 3 weeks. Like,
damn,
really live alone. I gotta go to shop like
every other day. I feel like I go every day.
I buy little stuff like fruit, water, like my snacks and stuff. But like first, like me, I'm not cooking all the meals. Like I'm not because they go to waste.
It's hard to make them small.
I be out to eat or I be going to my sister's house. Or,
yeah,
like,
it's easy when it's just
yeah,
when it's just
gotta eat good now.
Listen, y'all, I got kids, so it's like one want fried turkey chops, the other one baked, and it's like.
Yeah, I don't play that game.
I kind of want both.
I don't either. Look,
I kind of want both.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry? This is what I cook.
My mama used to tell me, you ain't hungry then because there's food on the table.
Okay,
like,
that's what my mom used to say.
You know what?
Too.
I ain't hungry. You right. Because I don't want that.
Yeah.
And I used to tell people like, no, we ain't got no food at home. No, we got food at home. We ain't got what you want.
Okay,
yeah,
that's the real.
We don't have McDonald's.
Yeah,
you better go in there and make you some noodles.
No, for real.
Yeah.
But no, as far as food though, we from a nursing aspect, we do have to start as Black people eating better.
Way better, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I just see all my patients that I'm taking care of. Everybody got high blood pressure. Everybody got diabetes. Everybody got.
It just
I don't want to say everybody, but just the high numbers, and it's all lifestyle. It's all
what you put in your body.
Not exercising, those heavy meats, beef and grease and this and that.
On top of liquor, on top of cigarettes, on top of not working out,
stressed out, everything. So it's like, I ain't perfect, and I'm trying to,
better myself.
Yeah, too. But it's like I just really want us to stop that. Like,
see, with the foods, where my problem is with the foods is it seems like every couple of months is they adding something else on the bed for you list. Like,
broccoli not good for you.
Yeah, it seems like all we supposed to eat is like some seeds or something, because I swear, like milk
I'm going to the backyard to eat my grass.
Used to be on the top of the little nutrition.
But that was never. Have y'all seen What the Health? On Netflix?
I watched that. Yeah,
and they was talking about dairy isn't good for you.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
And they was saying that was good for you. And I love
back when we was young, they used to say that breakfast was like supposed to be the
healthiest.
Now they don't even eat breakfast.
You're not even supposed to. Now this was like
and now they say everything about breakfast is bad.
Basically, like
you supposed to eat at 12 o'clock according to Dr. Sebi. Like, God damn, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be going by that. I ain't gonna lie. Like today, we didn't go out to eat. We had breakfast. It was like 1 o'clock.
Before 12.
You don't eat before noon. Yep.
They crazy. I gotta
give your body time to detox.
Give your body time to detox from the day before.
Yeah,
but you got to eat before you work out.
You need some type of energy, or you gonna pass out.
Yeah, you gotta eat before you work out.
You gotta look
or
up Dr.
Listen, you better eat you some nuts. Some nuts.
See, I said it sounds like we all supposed to be eating nuts.
Realistically, who waking up eating nuts?
Okay, well,
or a piece of fruit. Period. Shit. Not who waking up eating nuts. She done had a little bit too much. But
Mama, that ain't me talking.
I definitely do feel like us as our people, we definitely need to eat a little way better. Not even a little. We all need to eat way better. Like, even though it's hard, it's better for us. It's better for our kids.
Teach healthy habits.
Yeah. We gotta work on it together. And I don't know, like, maybe if we should start, you know how y'all did y'all boss chick
also make a group.
You know, do a group to where, you know, hey, this week we're gonna do no red meat. This week we're gonna do no pork. This week, you know,
and I think that's the problem, because everybody try to like go hard,
full fledged, and then they fail the first.
They go after 3 days. Gradually, like, you know, like you said, 1 week, no this, no.
We gotta make a way. We gotta at least try to bring in better habits.
Yeah,
our lifestyle, because that's really what be short. Them natural causes it be because we done ate this.
In the Black community, diabetes and hypertension. So it's all that seasoning. They be talking about,
see, I was just
Caucasian people don't season their food. No, they don't. They eating for health. They eating to live. I mean, not just saying them, but us, we put in seasoned salt, lemon pepper, hot
slap
sauce.
Your mama.
I say, we like that stuff to be seasoned and tasting good, but it's not good for you. Like,
and then
so we need that's what I say. Like, that's why we don't do it, because we need like some type of meal alternatives that we know gonna still taste good.
Yeah, I know y'all be seeing these. I know y'all be seeing these vegan, the fried cauliflower and all the stuff that they be.
I don't even eat cauliflower.
Listen, I'm saying they've been coming up with some stuff.
I made them during the pandemic. I made Parmesan, the cauliflower. They use those for wings.
That's her cup doing without the lipstick.
Did I drink out of it? Oh no. But
wait,
during the pandemic, I made cauliflower buffalo wings.
I heard about them too.
Yeah,
I would have been so mad of it.
But they was horrible. So I don't know.
It's just something that we gotta get used to.
Like, I'd be mad if I thought I was about to eat a buffalo wing and it turned out to be cauliflower. Like, that's some trickery that I don't like. No.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm already a picky eater, so I'm straight.
But overall, I feel like you should just have, for the most part, eat to live. And then you could have your enjoyment days, the weekend. Don't overdo it. But for the most part, throughout the week, you eating vegetables, your fruit, your water intake and stuff like that. Don't just go liquor, Coney, Burger King, McDonald's.
Gotta stop it.
Yeah, like that. It's killing us.
And then, let me tell you why I'm gonna stop it. Because I went to Coney Island the other day and my chicken tender dinner was $14.
Chicken with your grocery store.
And that part too. Exactly.
I could have went and got 3 chicken breasts for $7 to $8.
Exactly.
Fries,
that's what today
fries for $3.
Yeah.
And it still had a little. What was that? $4 extra.
And with this pandemic stuff, as long as you wait at these fast food restaurants, you might
could have went home and cook
it. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I got
go home and cook it.
Yeah.
So we are gonna have to wrap this up. Do y'all have any thing I want to close out and let the people know?
Definitely make sure y'all come and follow our new Facebook group, Boss Chick Connect, on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. It's the same thing, Boss Chick Connect on Facebook and Instagram. Definitely, you can follow me, Credit Queen Tina, on Instagram and Facebook. Fair Game Credit Repair, same thing, Facebook and Instagram. And our Credit Game group is Credit Game 101 on Facebook.
Okay.
And just to add to that, Rock and Rye scrubs. Rock and Rye. I got stretchy, good quality, non-wrinkle, non-fade, non-pockets.
Good quality.
Yeah. I'm pulling up with the truck. You can shop. I'm opening up the bag. Too. Yeah, they're real cute. I got all type of accessories. And Boss Chick, just our new group. Just look forward to like events, empowerment events. We're doing a poetry night next month.
Oh yeah, tell us about it. I love poetry.
Yeah, I write poetry. I got a whole little book, so
why
you leave that out?
Yeah,
I mean that's my little hidden little stuff.
Nah. You gotta come on now. We putting our stuff on. We putting ourselves out there.
Yeah,
this the table. This the table we put everything on.
Yeah,
right. We'll definitely get y'all information for all the events. We gonna reach out to y'all for sure. I'm sorry. Was you done?
No.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so we're going to do a poetry night. We got a couple other events coming up and, just be on the lookout. We're trying to run it up. Connect, everything. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't know how I forgot about Shop Stay Slaying. Definitely make sure you follow Stay
You got so much going on.
Yes, I be having a lot. But make sure y'all follow Stay Slaying on IG and Facebook, and shopstayslaying.com is the website.
That's the boutique.
And the outfits. Hair and outfits, definitely.
Okay. And I do want to let the people know that Real Talk is having our first event. We are having a women empowerment event. You Are Not Alone is the title. We are looking for sponsors. And the event will be December 12th. We just want to let y'all know ahead of time. There will be tickets on sale. And it will also be a brunch. Brunch and mimosas. And we are also, wearing other people's brand now. So if you would like us to wear your clothing or any of your merch, let us know. Reach out to us.
You can do rocket my spread.
Yeah, reach out to us.
Okay, definitely.
But yeah. We do want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Thanks for having us.
I want to thank y'all for coming. Y'all were some real cool guests. Like, I really could relate with everything. And I love the movement that y'all have going on. We got to stick together. I feel like we are all stronger together.
Power in numbers, for sure.
It's definitely power in numbers, and it's power in Black, because we lit. We the real kings and queens around here.
Women empowerment. We run the world.
We definitely are about uplifting the women, because we go through a lot.
Absolutely.
The women too, but the men. It's all of us.
It's
men
all
and
of us.
women.
Definitely. The men,
I ain't gonna leave them out there.
Don't leave them out. They be feeling left out.
Okay.
Y'all two guys.
They know they running.
The guys, they do. You know what?
They the head. They the head of the family.
Let them know. Let them know.
Them, you know.
I get it to them. The guys do go through a lot too. The guys go through a lot. But if you got a guy that goes through a lot, I feel like
rub his back.
The women, no, I'm saying, like, if you have a guy going through a lot, like my husband is in jail right now, the woman goes through the most. Like, that's just, because I got to take care of you and the kids. You feel me? Like, not like even just financially, but mentally. Like, it's a lot for women. So, and then women,
it's a lot on the
women often,
the kids, you, him, everybody.
And women also lose, it's kind of like common in our era for women to lose their significant other, not even just to the system, but, you know, to the streets or to the police violence. Like, you know, so I'm speaking for the women. So this is just, you know, just women empowerment.
No,
you know?
I mean, no. Okay. I'm gonna just say this because I don't really like that. I like speaking for the women because, of course, that's why we started Boss Chicks, but we gotta empower as a whole too. Like,
no, totally. I get that. I definitely get that. But what I'm speaking just for the event. Period. It's for the women's empowerment. But no.
You know, I get emotional. Like, no, the guys, they be going through it.
So
we all.
And the thing about the guys is
oppressed.
They don't talk about their problems. That's the whole nother issue. Which
tell me about it.
They don't talk about their problems because I don't know why. I don't even know why. I can't even say why.
I don't know why for the life of me. I'm gonna order a book or something. But
that's just guys. That's the difference between guys and women.
We
like
talk.
We more
a guy will just shut down.
They
don't want to talk about it.
That's not a good trait.
It's not, but it's men. Like, so maybe I don't know.
You want to explode.
Damn, what we gonna do for the guys then, y'all? We gonna have to put something together for them.
We are. You know what?
Because Black men go through a lot in America.
See, that's how the business women be doing. We just sit here and be talking about something, and then we come up with an idea.
Like, damn.
Watch out for our Father's Day. No, look. Father's Day appreciation event, y'all. Listen,
I like that.
I like that.
Single dads for sure.
Single dads,
because people act like it's not no single dads out there.
I know some great fathers.
We just started off a whole
other topic. Fathers I know are pretty great. Like, I know some really great Black fathers. They be out here doing the thing.
Not just even the ones that's in the house that's just struggling to, you know, to meet all the standards.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I feel like I'm going through so much. Let me help my females out. Let me help my sisters out, baby. We together. We are together.
You got to think about the numbers in the Black community. A lot of Black families are broken up. It's because the men and the women are so separate. It's like the women, we doing this, well, I'm doing this. And it's like we just butting heads instead of coming together. And then we need, like, they be thinking like
stronger together.
Have each other.
I don't need him. You do need him. You need a daddy in that house. So.
You'll be surprised, but kids be affected by it for sure.
Definitely.
Without the dad.
That's definitely a whole different topic.
For a different day.
That's a great one.
Come back on. We talk about it again.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment to our YouTube video.
Yes, y'all.
Please follow us on Instagram, RT, adore the letter N, Daisy. And thank you for watching. We really appreciate y'all.
Bye.